Welcome to the Yoga for You studio. I'm Aubrey, and today we're going to focus on the hips. So just a nice, good, feel-good hip opener, maybe for the morning, or maybe even in the afternoon, sitting at your desk or walking a lot. It will just help to kind of strengthen, but also just relax the hips. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to come to the back of our mat, and we're actually going to jump right into it. I want to keep your time is valuable. So I'm trying to keep these videos, trying this new 10-minute approach. So try to make yoga effective for you. Shoot me a comment below. Let me know if you like these. I plan on doing more. So forward fold at the back of your mat. And go ahead and just walk the flesh of the hips back. Sometimes they like to grab and get stuck underneath. Not to the sides, but to the back. And then just sit tall. Reach the arms up. And reach the arms down. We're just gonna come into focusing on our breath work. Inhaling, close the eyes. And exhale, we're sitting up nice and tall. Reaching the crown of the head up. One more breath in. Just setting any attention, focusing inward, focusing on the breath, focusing on here and now on the mat. One more time. Big inhale through your nose. And then exhale, forward fold. As you forward fold, I want you to exhale and dive the abdomen down over the tops of the thighs. And then just release. Now you see my knees are bending. You can bend into those knees. You can grab a block. Bring a block in between the legs, just to give yourself something to hold on to. You can grab onto the shins. You can grab a couple blocks. Make yourself a castle, okay? Now I've got my feet flexed, but go ahead and point and flex. Point and flex. Just wake up the hips, wake up the legs. Make a little movement. And then one more time. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Just let the head hang down. You can keep the feet flexed, or you can just relax them. And just remembering to focus in on your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Remembering that this isn't a crank in our back. I don't want you just, I want you to really find length, pull the heart forward. That means that you don't go as low as you think it needs to be. That's okay. Just meet yourself where you're at. That's going to be the stretch that your body needs here and now. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, let's find some mobility, coming back up. We're going to bring the right hand around the right foot. And we're just going to open up into the hip. So just swing it back, find some mobility. Bring the knee back as far as you can towards the armpit. And then go ahead and see if you can cradle your foot into your elbow. Now, if that's not accessible, just go ahead and hold on to your foot and your knee. And we're just going to rock the baby. So if you've got that cradle, just rocking into the hip, staying nice and rooted up to the sky, okay? So deep breath in, deep breath out. And then we're just going to cross that foot over, plant it down to the earth, bend into the left knee, and come into our Gokasana cow face pose. And take an inhale and an exhale, fold. So grabbing around the ankles, deep breath in, deep breath out. Let yourself just fall forward, connecting back with your breath, breathing into the back body, letting it pull down into the hips. One more breath in. Once again, let that breath roll down the back body into the hips, and just let the ground beneath you just receive all of the aches and pains and things that just don't feel good today. Just let it go. And then meeting yourself where you're at, not trying to push too much into this. This can be upright motion. This can be less intense. You can just bring the knee where it falls. You can also take a block, put a block under the knee. If you're just not there yet, you can take it into more of a pigeon or reclined, seated figure, pigeon, or whatever you want to do, whatever feels good. Okay, so we're gonna Go ahead and take one more breath there. We're going to take it into deer pose. So you're going to wrap your right foot back around towards the back of the mat. And I've got about a 90-90. Now work with where you're at. If you want to extend that and take it into full pigeon with your toe pointed towards the back of the mat, feel free. But I'm going to offer you about a 90-90. And then I want you to take the chest, pull it towards the shin bone here, and then just drape the body over top of that leg. Take a breath in, reach the heart out and forward. You can catch us to the elbows, you can drop the arms. You're gonna bring a block down, rest the chin down. World is your oyster, just be creative. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. All right, moving at a steady pace here. We're gonna come back up. Find that forward fold once more for me. So extend the feet out, walk the flesh of hips back if they get stuck. Bring a big inhale in, exhale, forward fold, bend into the knees, a little micro bend if you need. Maybe you notice a difference now. Take one more breath here, inhale, exhale. Let's drag that left foot back. Working that mobility, maybe even cradling your foot into the elbow. Rock the baby, sitting up nice and tall in the spine. And staying with your breath. And then when you're ready, placing that foot over top of that knee. Now you could stay here in a twist here, that's another option. Or go ahead and pull that right heel in towards the glute and find that knee over knee shape, okay? And then just bring your hands to your legs, your thighs, your feet, and then just go ahead and drape your body down. Let it just fall where it meets. Once again, options. Let's see, taking a block, dropping your chin to the block and just letting it rest. And knowing you can always make these movements longer. Obviously we're going quick, but you can take it as long as you need, resting in each pose as you like, extending it out as you'd like. Take one more breath there, inhale, exhale, and then we're just gonna drag that foot back. Find that deer pose, 90-90. Go ahead and pull the chest towards that shin bone, drape it across. Feel that stretch in the back of the hips. Deep breath in and deep breath out. You might feel this a little bit in the inner thighs as well. Into that right inner thigh. One more breath in. One more breath out. All right. Let's go ahead and open up the feet, bring them forward. You're gonna push yourself up into your yogi squat. So go ahead and find that nice positioning for your feet. My feet are about 45 degrees. You can have a block underneath the hips here, taking your seat onto the block. Or you can hold into that yogi squat. You can also take a block forward. If you need some stability, you can rock into it. If your heels are up, meet yourself where you're at, that's quite okay. Maybe even just work into some mobility with that block in front of you, waking up those hips just slightly more. They might just be a little bit more tight. Take a couple more breaths. We're gonna bring that block forward. We're gonna step back into our downward dog. Take a breath there, pedal out the feet, find any movements or motion that feels good. I'm gonna swivel to the right, opening up my side body a little bit more, feeling it into my right hip. And then inhale, exhale, left side. Pressing the hips, pressing that left hip down towards that back left corner. Go back to center. I'm gonna step my right foot in, and we're gonna move through a flow quickly. So you're gonna step your right foot in, find your warrior one. Humble warrior, exhale. Open up warrior two. Inhale, exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale, humble warrior two variation. Push the body forward. Maybe grab onto a block. Take another breath in. Exhale, sink it back. We're gonna find that side lunge. Resting the hands down, knowing that heel can pop up. Come back to the top. Find your downward dog. Step the left foot forward. Find that warrior one position. Take that back heel down, open up that foot 45 degrees. Reach your hands up and into that front knee. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Reach the hands back. The left shoulder kisses that left knee, but don't rest on it. Open up. Inhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Humble warrior two variation. Push those hips back. Really big hip opener. Inhale. Exhale. Side lunge variation. Notice the difference from side to side. Got more mobility on this side, to be more careful on my right side with my labrum. And then coming back up to the top. Find your ragdoll pose. So feet underneath the hips, drop the body down, just let it drape. You can see I've got a big bend into my knee. You can even work into it. Just coming to a place of stillness after you've worked into it. Dropping, hands can rest to the elbows, maybe waving from side to side. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And we're resting there. Take another breath in, take another breath out. You can stay there as long as you'd like, or come to your seat. Take another breath in, take a breath out. Your hips are feeling nice and at ease, a little bit more fluid, a little bit more open. Go ahead and shoot me a comment below. Let me know how you like the flow. There's always tons of hip opening poses that is available, but this is just kind of a sequence I like. Lots of ways you can add more or stay and hold a pose a little bit longer. Have a great day.